I want to be direct with you here. Prompt engineering is not an optional extra skill. It is becoming a core QA capability. And this slide explains why. Look at the 4 benefits listed. More coverage, better negative cases, faster scenario generation, and improved reasoning. Every one of these is something that affects real testing outcomes every single day. Let me start with more coverage. AI can generate scenarios much faster than any individual tester, but only if the prompt is specific enough to unlock that breadth. A good prompt pushes the model to think across roles, states, environments, and data types, giving you coverage you might not have thought of manually. Better negative cases. This is one of the highest value uses of AI in testing. Testers know that most defects live in the negative path. Wrong inputs, missing fields, out of range values, race conditions, invalid sequences. When you prompt the AI specifically for these, you get a much more thorough set of failure scenarios than you would get from a generic prompt or from writing them manually. Faster scenario generation. When a tester needs to produce a first draft of test cases for a new feature, a well-scoped prompt can generate that draft in seconds. That does not replace human judgment, but it dramatically reduces the time spent on the mechanical part of the work. And improved reasoning. Chain of thoughts techniques, which we will cover later, allow you to guide the AI through a logical reasoning path, identifying conditions, deriving edge cases, prioritizing risks. The AI becomes a reasoning partner, not just a text generator. The line at the bottom of this slide is one I want you to remember. Prompt is a new QA skill, not because it replaces the testing judgment, but because it amplifies it. Let us now look at exactly how prompts influence what models produces. So this slide is one of the most important ones in this module. So I want you to spend a little extra time on it. It shows you side by side how a bad prompt and a good prompt completely different results. Let us start on the left, the bad prompt. Generate test cases. That is the whole thing. 3 words. Now you might think the AI is smart. It will figure out what I mean. But the AI only has 3 words of context. It does not know what system you are testing. It does not know the feature. It does not know how many cases you want. It does not know the format. It does not know whether you need positive cases, negative cases, or both. It does not know what validations to include. It does not know the expected results. So what happens? The output is unpredictable. It might give you 3 generic cases or 20 loosely related ones. The format may vary. The coverage will be shallow. And the output will probably not directly usable without significant rework. Now look at the right side, the good prompt. Generate 10 negative login API test cases with steps, validations, and expected results. Look at what changed. There is a count, 10. There is a focus, negative cases only. There is a scope, login API. There is a structured requirement, steps, validations, expected results. That is 4 additional specifications, and every single one of them reduces the model's room for ambiguity. The result is consistent, test-ready, reproducible output. The tip of the button of this slide captures the pattern. Add count, scope, and validation expectations to improve reliability and reduce hallucinations. Let me say that in plain English. More specifically, in the prompt means fewer surprises in the output. And in QA, surprises in your test cases are not good thing. Now that we have seen the difference, let's understand what the model can and cannot understand on its own.